Hello, I'm Jashikins, and welcome to another episode of Jash Reads. Like always, this video is not intended for children. This video is intended for adults who are discovering or rediscovering the joy that is Animorphs. And yes, this is good. This is what I like about ad-libbing. I'll be like, hey, this sentence sounds great. And I start saying it, I'm like, actually, I like to edit it, maybe add a comma, take the comma out, put the comma back. Fellow writers will know about the comma, not knowing if it wants to stay or if it wants to go like a cat. God. But anyways, now I made the cat joke and now I just forgot. Now I remember what I was going to say. We are actually going to start reading Animorphs number 11 by K.A. Applegate. Yeah, we had the intro video, but this is the first video where I'll actually start to be reading. And, the graphic novel finally came out, the graphic novel adaptation of Animorphs number 1, The Invasion by Chris Scrine. Good news! I got it in the mail. Bad news? It looks like someone got really angry at it, took out their frustration, and rubbed their snot on it. And I ordered it from Amazon, and I know how poorly Amazon treats its workers, but at the same time, it's like I paid maybe $24, $26 for it, so I was like, and this wouldn't be super annoying, but when I ordered my copy of Midnight Sun, the retelling of Twilight, there was also like a rip in the dust cover, so yeah. So it's like every time I order a book from there, maybe I'll get it like ripped up and have to return. And it's, but anyways, I'll be over it. I'll be over it. So yeah, let's start focusing on reading, Animorphs number 11 instead of my personal drama, because I doubt you clicked on this video to find out about how I'm doing in life. Okay, this book is narrated by our good friend Jake. 1:22 p.m. My name is Jake. I can't tell you my last name or where I'm from. That would just help the Yeerks. They'd love to find me and my friends. They'd love to know who we are, even what we are. Knowing my last name isn't important for you. What you need to know is that everything I'll tell you here is true. It's real. It's actually happening. Right now. The Yeerks are among us. The Yeerks are us. They're a parasitic species. They live inside the bodies of other beings. They take over your mind and body. Controllers. That's what you call a creature that is ruled by a Yeerk. A controller. Something that looks human, acts human, sounds human, but whose mind is Yeerk. They are everywhere. They can be anyone. Think of the one person in the whole world that you trust the most. Think of that one special person. And now realize, believe, accept the fact that they might not be the person you think they are. Deal with the reality that behind those friendly, loving eyes lives a gray slug. That's what a Yeerk looks like in its natural state. Just a gray slug. They enter your head. squeezing through the ear canal and flatten themselves out to envelop your brain. You know, all those nooks and crannies and brains? You've probably seen pictures in school. Well, the Yeerk forms itself into those nooks and crannies, and it ties into your mind. You wake up and you want to scream, but you can't. You can't scream. You can't move your eyes or raise your finger or make yourself walk. The Yeerk controls you. You're still alive. You can still see what's happening. Your eyes move and focus, but you're not moving them. You can still hear your own mouth speaking and using your voice. You can feel it when the Yeerk opens up your memories and looks through them. You can hear the Yeerk laughing at you as it pries into your every secret. I know. Been there for a few days. I was a controller. The Yeerks are here, all right. Their mothership is parked in high orbit right now. It's hidden from human radar, but it's there. And the Yeerk super evil leader, Fisher 3, is there too. We are being invaded. We are being enslaved. We are losing our own planet. And we don't even know it. My friends and I fight the Yeerks, but we're just 5 kids. Well, 5 kids and 1 Andalite. Yes, we have some amazing powers, but we're still desperately weak and outnumbered compared to the force of the Yeerk invasion. We are the only humans resisting the Yeerks. We may be the only hope that Earth has. We have a lot on our shoulders, which is why I really did not see why I had to have more suffering piled on. Wasn't I under enough stress? Life wasn't bad enough? We had to have square dancing? Square dancing! The horror! The CD player was blasting out screaming cat fiddle music, which, in my opinion, is possibly the worst music ever created. The lights in the classroom seemed blazingly bright compared to the dark gray clouds outside. The teacher was standing off to the side. She was wearing that smug, satisfied look teachers sometimes get when they know they are grinding the students' last nerves. Now, promenade left. Bow to your partner. Do-si-do. The stereo drill instructor yelled. I promenaded, which consists of walking like a big honking goober around in a circle. And then I bowed, a strange, jerky sort of motion. And finally, my my least favorite thing, I did a do-si-do. Or, as the shrieking, yammering voice on the CD said, do-si-do! You call that do-si-do? Rachel sneered as I high-stepped backward around her. Don't mess with me, Rachel, I warned. Smile, Jake. Big smile, Rachel said. We are happy while dancing. Happy! She was so totally enjoying torturing me. Rachel is my cousin. She's an Animorph too. Now, swing your partner back to the left and promenade! Promenade this, I muttered darkly. I grabbed Rachel to swing her. I was considering swinging her into the nearest wall. But although Rachel may look like some dippy, clueless type, she's a lot closer to being Xena Warrior Princess. In other words, I'm just a little scared of Rachel. I've seen her in lots of battles. You just really don't want to make her too mad. You really, really don't. Excellent swing. Rachel mocked me. Now you're getting into it. I can just picture you in a string tie, cowboy boots, maybe a bright red checked western shirt. Don't push it, Rachel. I warned again. Then the worst possible thing happened. As I was promenading, yet again, I heard Rachel yell, "Hey, Cassie, come by to watch?" My heart sank. Cassie is another member of our team. She's also someone I really kind of like, if you know what I mean. And I really didn't want her watching me as I stomped clumsily around the circle. The sight of me, big old Jake, glumping around in time to fiddle music was guaranteed to destroy any affection Cassie had for me. I mean, I was making myself sick. I could just imagine how he looked to Cassie. I met Cassie's gaze. She was standing in the doorway of the classroom, and she was laughing. She was laughing with her entire body. She was in convulsions. I was so relieved. See, I was afraid I'd get a pity look. Instead, she was cracking up. Tears were rolling down her cheeks as I doed right in front of her. You find this funny? Me trying to dance? Cassie couldn't talk. She was laughing too hard. She just nodded. What could I do? I started laughing too. There wasn't anything else to do. Oh, maybe one other thing. I grabbed Cassie's hands and pulled her into the circle. Rachel backed away, letting Cassie take her place in the pattern. Cassie stopped laughing. No way, she said, alarmed. Let's see you, do-si-do, I said. I grabbed her and swung her, and in a breathless voice she whispered, I just came by to tell you something. Tobias wants us right after school lets out. It's something big. I took a deep breath. Suddenly, I wasn't in the mood to laugh anymore. Tobias wouldn't say something big unless it was something big. And something big meant something bad these days. Cassie and I had to obey the music and separate then. But a few seconds later, we rejoined in the pattern, bowing to each other. I guess square dancing doesn't seem so bad now, huh? Cassie asked me. Yeah, right. It would take more than the danger of sudden death to make square dancing okay, I said. A lot more. I did some more promenading. I did some more bowing. I did some more do-si-doing. But my thoughts were already running ahead, wondering what Tobias had seen, and just how much of a mess it would end up being. Then, flash! I fell! I fell down and down through the green trees. A branch! I snatched at it with my hand and swung and released. Then flew through the air and caught another branch. I wrapped my tail around the branch and turned to look back. Monkeys were swinging toward me through the high treetops of the jungle. I was giddy. It was a rush. It was flash. Cassie was smiling and looking a little strangely at me. The music was done. The class was breaking up. Are you okay? Cassie asked me. Yeah, yeah, I said, shaking off the weird vision. Daydreaming? Cassie asked me. I guess so, I said. I wonder what Tobias wants. Do you have any ideas? I was too weirded out to really respond. 1 second, I've been square dancing. The next second, I've been swinging through the trees. And both moments had been real. Dun, dun, dun! And that's the end of that chapter. Hang on a sec. And that's the end of the first chapter of Animorphs number 11, The Forgotten. If you must have noticed something really odd, about the chapter before Jake even started to narrate. That was the fact that there was a timestamp. None of the other Animorphs books up to this point have had a timestamp. So, you need to pay attention to that. It's like, it's so odd. Your eyes are instantly drawn to, okay, I have to pay attention to that little thing. So without reading like the summary on the back, if you had read all the other Animorphs books just by seeing that timestamp, it's like, okay, something really weird's going to go on. And I've never square danced. I probably should have listened to something before, recording this chapter, but I didn't. And when I thought about Jake's hatred of square dancing, I was thinking about how I used to really loathe country music. And so I was using my former country music hate because to sort of figure out Jake's mind space there. Yeah, that would be. I mean, he's square dancing, something he loathes, and suddenly, boom, he's somewhere else, and then boom, he's square dancing again. And while I love Tobias Rachel as a couple, I really relate much more to Jake and Cassie as a couple. And I just love, Jake going like, oh my god, if Cassie's here, this is the worst thing ever. She'll lose all respect for me now. Like, I even hate myself at this moment. And it's cute. That's such a cute, young, innocent love there. I mean, living with Rev Resner, there's. I'll just. Yeah, we've had our odd moments that, that probably if my younger self was there in my place would think, oh my god, this is so embarrassing. You'd lose all respect for me. I was like, no, it's not going to happen. God. I mean, I want to say some stories, but at the same time, it's like, which one would really, really encapsulate what I'm talking about? But long story short, Jake's definitely a young person love, and it's not, which is a lot different than a long-term relationship where, I've danced in front of Brian before at some weddings. So, and this was before my acid reflux was super bad, so I was able to drink. So, you know, Brian, Rev Resner stayed with me even through me dancing drunkenly at a wedding. So, you know, it's sort of embarrassments go away over time. And it's just so cute. It's just so cute. And yeah, Cassie wasn't, in my mind, Cassie wasn't really afraid to give Jake the news. She was just still trying to grasp the fact that now she was, suddenly square dancing, and that was just making her go, nope, 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 nope. And so she was scared of that, but not telling the information, but because those things were happening at the same time. Yeah. Yeah. Let's see, a good question for this video. Have you ever square danced? And if you have square danced, was your opinion like Jake's opinion here that it's like the worst thing ever, or do you highly enjoy it? Just comment down below, let me know. And also remember, you can comment down below about anything you noticed in this chapter. The good, the bad, the ugly. The only thing you can't do is comment major spoilers that will happen later on past this point. So, yeah. I am hoping against hope people get into this series by watching my videos. So, there's some big twists and turns that when you're initially reading it, you should not know they're going to happen. Just get your heart broken by not seeing some twist coming. Oh god, Elfangor's death in the very beginning. It gets worse. There's new information that you find out later on that makes that scene even sadder. So if you were crying your heart out during it before, yeah, get ready to cry even more. So yeah, wow, damn. But I laugh to hide the pain. And everywhere I'm posting this video, I will be linking to where you can buy your very own copy of Animorphs number 11, The Forgotten by K. Applegate. By buying via the links, you will be helping to support the actual content creators and possibly showing Scholastic that there's an interest in Animorphs, depending on if you buy it from already used or not. And also, since I'm an Amazon associate, I'll be getting just a little bit of, money by you buying. So you can support actually, you'll be supporting me, Kay Applegate, Michael Grant, and getting news out to Scholastic that people are still interested in Animorphs. So you'll be doing 3 things at once. And please like this video if you've never square danced. And if you have square danced, please like this video because Cassie and Jake are a cute couple. I am a multi-shipper, so you can, you can have other ships, but come on, Jake and Cassie are just so cute. And also, remember to subscribe to this YouTube channel. I will not only be reading Animorphs number 11, but I will be reading the entire Animorphs series, except for the Alternamorph books, because fuck them. Fuck them. No, no, no. I don't know. Maybe I'll set goal or something and might do those, but it will be for a very, very special occasion. Otherwise, yeah, not doing it. Nope, 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 nope. I hated them when I was a kid. I'm not reading them again. You probably can't make me. But this is the end of the video. I hope you are all doing well and that you have a very safe weekend. I'm going to have to deal with some bird drama when I get out of the room. That 2 parakeets, 2 cockatiels. There's somehow drama with them. They have their own individual annoying personalities at times. And until next video, goodbye.